receiving feedback is one of the most precious things that can ever happen to you. In fact, we shouldn't even talk about feedback. It's all about feed forward. It's all about taking you forward towards your goal, towards success, towards happiness. Now, I want to share a story with you, an analogy, and I want you to use this forever, alright? Make it part of your vocab. In this story, you won a prize to stay in a hotel, all expenses paid, flights paid, rental car paid, in a hotel overlooking the Eiffel Tower in Paris in France, alright? So you're very excited to go on this holiday, obviously. And so you fly to the Charles de Gaulle airport in France, in Paris. You get your little rental car, and you get in the car and you go like, oh, I need to get to the Eiffel Tower, you know, that's kind of the big landmark I'm aiming towards. And you've got no GPS and your phone doesn't have the roaming thing switched on, so you've got no data on your phone. And so you're like, oh, how will I get there? Oh, and then you open up the cubbyhole and you take out a map of the city and you say, oh, I've got a map. And you open up this map and you kind of look at this map. What's the first thing that you would do? What's the first thing that you would look for on the map? You are right. You will look for, where am I on this map? That's normally the first thing that we do. Often people say, I'm going to look for, where's the Eiffel Tower? But mostly the first thing that we do is we're like, where am I? Where's the airport on this map? Now, have you ever walked into a mall and you're kind of looking for a shop and then you find those maps and it's got a big arrow saying, you are here? So that's what we tend to do when we open up a map. It's like, where am I on this map? So you find yourself. The next thing obviously is to find the Eiffel Tower, right? So you find the Eiffel Tower and then you plot your route from where you are to the Eiffel Tower. Simple enough, right? Get in the car, excited to go, and as you drive out of the car park at the airport, immediately there's some road work, so they redirect you, there's a detour, and then there's a one-way, and then all of a sudden you are absolutely not on the road that you planned to go to the Eiffel Tower. So the big question is, what do you do now? Now, I'll tell you what you won't do. You most likely won't turn around and go through all the traffic back to the parking lot and start all over again, right? No. You will take out your map. You will try to locate yourself again. Say, oh, here I am. Okay, I see now where I am. And then you will look at where the Eiffel Tower is on the map and you will replan your route to the Eiffel Tower. And so you will get in the car all excited, back on track, right? And you might find yourself a few times off track again. And every time you will just do the same process. Take out the map, assess where you are, look at where the Eiffel Tower is, plan a new route to the Eiffel Tower. And you will get to the Eiffel Tower, to your success, to your goal, to your happiness, if you use this process in this way. Now, I want you to remember this forever, okay? Because often what I find is as soon as a person sets a goal and they try to make their way to that goal, as soon as they are off track, they kind of give up. They're like, okay, it didn't work. And they go all the way back to the car park. Why would you do that? You've already spent some time traveling towards the Eiffel Tower. Why don't you just stop there for a second, open up the map, learn about your location and adapt your route to the Eiffel Tower? But you see, we come from a worldview, from a way of thinking that we need to predict the future and then plan our way to that future. And we call that predict and control. Plan the future, predict it, and control your way there. The problem is with the predict and a control approach is as soon as we can't control it because there was a detour, then people give up and they go back. A better way to think about how do we get to our goals is to go with a learn and adapt approach. I know where I want to go. I do have a plan, but I will learn and adapt my plan all the time. So I think that's the very first thing I want you to take out of this analogy. But don't miss the other two parts to this analogy. The first one that I want you to really understand is clarity about the Eiffel Tower, clarity about the goal is vital. If you had sat at the airport and I said, hey, so where are you going? And you're going like, well, somewhere in France. Like, but where is that? Well, I don't know. It's somewhere. There will be no movement. There will be no traction. There will be no movement towards wherever you need to get to, all right? And often when I find people setting goals, they make it too vague. I want a healthy lifestyle. What is a healthy lifestyle? You know, or in the workspace, I need to communicate better. What does that even mean? What does communicate better mean? I want to be more organized, or we've got this project, we need to finish the project, but I don't even know what it looks like when it's finished. So besides just creating a mindset of learning and adapting all the time to get to my goal, it's vital to understand what the goal is and to make the goal as tangible as possible. Instead of saying good communication, it might be better to say, people feel heard when I speak to them. All right. So that now I know what I'm looking for. Now I know what I'm achieving, and I can even make it tangible. I can even survey people to ask if they feel heard when I speak to them. I can even measure it. Your Eiffel Tower should be very, very clear if we want to get there. The third thing that is vital is this whole idea of your map. Now, often people do not like to take out their maps. They don't like where they are at. It's day 3 in France and in Paris, and you're still sitting in the car park, all right? People don't like to take, oh yeah, I'm going to look at the map. I don't want to look at the map. And then you find yourself in Belgium or on the Ukraine-Russian border or somewhere, all right? So it's vital to take out the map to assess where you are and to assess it accurately. It is so important to do that and to fall in love with it. This is not about judging your work. This is not about looking at how you have failed miserably the last 2 weeks with a project or something. This is about taking out the map, see where you're at, see where you want to go, plan your route, and let's go. Let's learn and adapt along the way. So to have processes in place to assess your current work, your current way of doing accurately is vital on this journey to our success and our happiness. Now there's a second part to our story, right? And that is the importance of asking for direction, all right? So often when we find ourselves, we got lost along the way or we got stuck somewhere, is to take out the map, but then ask a local, ask someone around you to say, hey, I'm on my way to the Eiffel Tower. I kind of lost my way. Can you just come and help me? Can you just show me maybe on this map where I am, all right? Now, a big warning, because there's some crazy direction givers out there, all right? And I want you to become familiar with 4 of them, because these 4, you're going to go like, thank you for your help, but you're just going to ignore their advice because it will not be helpful. And the very first one is the very nice person. It's such a friendly, nice person. They don't want to offend you. So you'll say, hey, I'm stuck. You're not that stuck. You're doing so well, actually. Okay, but I really want to get to the Eiffel Tower. If you can just show me, oh, you've got such a beautiful face. Where are you from? Are you from, Yeah, we should actually go and have a raclette or, I don't know, some snails sometime, I mean, it's just useless information. They're trying to be so nice. They're trying to be so non-offensive, but they will never help you to get to the Eiffel Tower. So don't think that niceness relates to good feed-forward information, all right? It's not going to feed you forward towards the Eiffel Tower. But the second person that you might find along your way, when you get stuck, you take out your map, the second person might be a very rude person, tough love. But the actual problem with this person is they will not give you feed forward. They will not they will not give you information that will help you move forward. They often just look back, like, look at where you came from. Can't you drive? Do you not know how to drive? Do you have no sense of navigation? You should have turned left, but you turned right. It must be in your genes, right? Did your mother also struggle with navigation? Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, thank you for the information, and even though it might be true, it's not helpful to take me forward. So truth is not necessarily information that's going to take me forward. It needs to be aimed at, the information needs to be aimed at getting me to the Eiffel Tower. And if it's not, then I'm just going to go like, well, thank you, stuff you too. And I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to leave, all right? Now, the third person is often a person that thinks that they need to be empowering. They're going to be the empowering one. They want you to believe in yourself. And so you might say, sir, ma'am, bonjour, I'm stuck. Can you help me to get to the Eiffel Tower? Where am I? And they will go like, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm not going to say, I want you to make your own decision. Yeah, okay, but this is not about making a decision. It's just finding myself. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to make the decision for you. Yeah, you need to choose your own advice. You need to decide where you want to go. Like, no, I know where I want to go. I want to go to the Eiffel Tower. I just need to know where I'm at. You see, just being empowering doesn't mean that this person's taking you forward. Just for me to be empowering doesn't mean I'm giving you the actual information you need to get to the Eiffel Tower. And then the most dangerous one that's out there, or if you can avoid them, avoid them. But it's the most difficult to avoid. It's the person that it seems like they know what they're talking about. They want you to believe that they know, but actually they've got no idea. They will go like, you want to go where? The Eiffel Tower. Okay, well, all right, so I think you're going to go left here, and then you're going to go straight over the highway, and they've got actually no idea. So it's vital that even when I find a person that's super helpful, that whatever information they need to give me needs to line up with my map. Can I see it on my actual map as to where I need to go? And can I go according to what I'm seeing, the information that they're providing, does it seem like it's leading me to the Eiffel Tower? If not, it is useless information. So the person that you are looking for, the person that when you stop and say, I feel lost, I feel stuck, I need some feed-forward information, something that's going to drive me forward, the person that you are looking for is that person that can speak with clarity about the Eiffel Tower. Like, I know exactly where that Eiffel Tower is. I know, and in fact, that hotel, it's facing the left side of the Eiffel Tower. I know exactly where you need to go. It's a person that can speak with that amount of clarity. And it's also a person that when I take out the map is not new to them. They recognize the map. They can see it. And they can go like, let me quickly show you. You are right over here. The bakery is there. The coffee shop is there. Look, you are right over here. That is the kind of person you need in your life when it comes to getting information to take you towards a goal. And not an empowering person, not a friendly person, not someone that thinks they use tough love. You need a person that can, with clarity, say, this is where you're at. That's where you want to go. Let me just quickly show you how you can redirect your route. There you go. That's the kind of person you need in your life, and I can show you how to get them. Okay, so remember, learn and adapt is better than predict and control. Clarity about your goal, where you want to go, what you want to achieve is vital. Accuracy when it comes to your current reality, where you find yourself right now, is crucial. And the best person that will give you direction to get to your goal is a person that really cares about you getting to your goal. And lastly, the one big question that you need to ask yourself is, what kind of direction giver do I want to be?